Alright, this is a video for 1HT about the next paragraph called the circle. First I'm going to explain how to calculate the circumference of a circle. The word circumference means the outside of a circle, so when you go around it, in Dutch that would be the omtrek. Here you have the diameter. Now someone measured that the diameter, how many times it fits into the circumference, and it's a bit more than 3. It's actually this many times does it fit into the circumference. So if you take the diameter and you start here, you put it around it, you can put it around it 3 times and then you have a little bit left, so you can still put it in it 0.1415 times. Now this number, this very big number, is called pi, and on your calculator you have a button for it. Let me show you where it is. Here's the calculator, turn it on, and then we have pi over here. See that, this button? If I press that, we see pi in the screen. That's the symbol for pi. And if you press enter, then it still says pi. But if you press this button with the 2 arrows, then it tells you how much it is. It's 3.141592, etc. Also, on my wall there, I have a poster. Let me just walk over there. Also, I see all these tables. They move them apart a bit so you can sit like further than more than 1.5 meters away from each other. So we have pi, see, 3.141592, all of those. Yes, but you can just use that button on your calculator. Alright, let's go back over here. Alright, I'm going to be talking about exercise, what is it, 33. It says here, a circle has a diameter of 16 centimeters. Calculate the circumference in centimeters correct to 1 decimal place. So this is how you do that. With your calculator, you type in 16 times pi. 16 times pi. But if you press enter, your calculator will say 16 pi. So you have to press this button. Here above the enter, you have this button. If you press that, it says 50.62 or 26, sorry. And the question says round off to 1 decimal place, so it's going to be 50.3. The next question says a circle has a radius of 38.6. Alright, I'll tell you what you have to do then. If you take a look at this picture over here, the diameter is from one side of the circle to the other. The radius is from the middle of the circle to the outside. So here what they say over here is the diameter is 2 times the radius. So if you want to calculate the circumference of a circle, you can do pi times the diameter. But if you don't know the diameter, but you do know the radius, you have to do the radius times 2 and then do that times pi. So taking a look at exercise 33 again, it says the radius is 38.6. So to calculate this, we now have to do 2 times, and then we have 38.6, so 38.6 times, and pi is over here. Right? So you get that. When you press enter, well, this one just gives you the answer immediately. Otherwise, you have to press this button again. But here the answer is 242.5. Okay, the next question is kind of difficult. Exercise C. It says the wheel on Simon's bike has a diameter of 52 centimeters. Simon cycles to his grandma in 20 minutes. He cycles at a speed of 21 kilometers per hour. How many times does his wheel turn? Alright, so he cycles to his grandma's in 20 minutes. So that's 1/3 of an hour. He cycles at 21 kilometers per hour. So that means that 1/3 of that, he cycles 7 kilometers. And 7 kilometers is 7,000 meters. Let me write that down. So here I have a piece of paper. So the distance is 7 kilometers. So that's 7,000 meters. This is the distance from where he is now to his grandma's house. Now they also say that the diameter of the wheel, diameter, is 52 centimeters. Now I'm also going to make that into meters. The reason I do that is because now they're both in meters, so then it's easier to calculate with. Now we're going to calculate the circumference of the wheel. So the formula to calculate the circumference is diameter times pi, right? That's just this formula. So you sort of need to memorize that, I guess. Alright, so diameter times pi. We do know the diameter. The diameter is 0.52 meters. So if I do 0.52 times pi, I'll type that into the calculator, and then the calculator will say it's 1. I'm going to do it on 4 decimal places for now. So if his wheel turns once, then this is the distance he traveled, 1.634 meters. This is the distance he wants to travel, so now we want to calculate how many times the wheel turns. So how many rotations are there? So the number of rotations is, we do 7,000 divided by 1.634, and then we know how many times the wheel turned. So let me calculate that. 7,000 divided by 1.634, and that's 4,284 times rounded off. Yes, if he cycles 7 kilometers to his grandma's house, his wheel turns more than 4,000 times. And this was exercise 33. Hopefully you understand it, and thank you for watching.